Hi everybody, welcome to Barre with Mary. If you are looking for a quick posture reset class, this is the perfect class for you. No equipment is needed, and it is a core and back focused class. So we'll be down on the mat. We don't need anything but our body weight, and we'll be focusing on strengthening and opening through the core, through the upper back, through the chest. So a fantastic class to reset your posture, fantastic class to squeeze in the middle of your day, or maybe at the end of your day to reset into your evening. If you're ready to go, spread your mat out and let's get started. Come on down to the mat. We're going to start in an all fours position. So hands come under the shoulders, knees come under the hips, and I want you to start with the circular cat-cow. So we ground the spine, curl the crown of the head and the tailbone towards each other, and then circle over to the right, arch up to the ceiling, and circle over to the left. Keep going in this direction, tracing concentric circles with the crown of your head and with your tailbone, opening up the chest, getting a little bit of mobility into the spine. One more time this direction. And then I want you to switch, circle the other way. Don't worry too much about what this looks like. Just let it feel really good. Finding your breath. 2 more times. Last one. And then I want you to come to a neutral spine position. So the crown of the head and the pubic bone are really reaching away from each other. Spread through the fingers here. Shift your weight back slightly so you take some of the pressure off of your wrist joints. Bring your left hand behind your head. We're going to inhale, open up towards the ceiling, lifting the chest. And on your exhale, I want you to twist, rotating your left elbow to your right wrist. 3 more like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2 more. Last one. Coming through to center. We'll just switch sides. Left hand down, right hand to the back of the head. Inhale, rotate the chest up to the ceiling. Exhale, right elbow to left wrist. So getting this twist through the mid-spine. 2 more times. Last one. Come to neutral. Both hands down to the mat and then realign your shoulders right over the wrists here. I want you to start by spreading your fingers really wide. Press into all 10 finger pads and really squeeze your thumbs towards each other. Now tuck your toes under here. I want you to maintain this neutral spine alignment. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, feel your inner thighs squeeze towards each other. Then lift the knees to a low hover so you're in a bear plank. On your inhale, gently tap your knees back down to the mat, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, inner thighs draw in, abdominals hug up to the sky, lift the knees, hover, keep going like that. So you inhale, tap the knees down. Exhale, lift, hips come up to shoulder height. So as we exhale and lift to this bear plank, really focusing on the wrapping of your transverse abdominis, so the deepest layer of your core. So I want you to feel the sides of your waist hugging in towards the belly button. And then I want you to feel the front and the back of your abdominals really hugging towards one another. So all 4 sides of your abdominals are wrapping in towards center as you exhale. Then on your inhale, you soften and lengthen. Notice as you exhale and lift the knees, are you also squeezing the glutes? Try to keep the glutes really relaxed here so that we're not rounding through the low spine. You're maintaining that nice neutral alignment with a little natural curve to your low back. 2 more times. On this last one, I want you to hold the bear plank and just breathe. Big inhale, big exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale. Lower the knees down, untuck your toes, but stay in this all fours position. Reach your left arm forward in front of you with the pinky down. I want you to lift the arm up so the bicep comes by your ear. From here, left arm taps the floor, left arm lifts, left arm sweeps back behind you, left arm sweeps forward. Keep going like that. Tap it down, lift it up. Now as you squeeze it back, the palm flips in, palm flips in. With this series, you have the option to stay right where you are, Or if you want to make it a little more challenging, extend your right leg long behind you, tucking the right toes under. So you're giving a little bit more work for the abdominals. This is layer 2. If you're looking for even more challenge, on your next exhale, I want you to float your right leg up. Now keep your right leg still as your left arm continues to move. If that's too much for you, feel free to bring your right foot back down to the mat. With the right leg lifted, really think about keeping the right leg in parallel. So the right pinky toe is pointing down towards the floor. Shoulders are soft. 2 more times with this left arm pattern. Last one, left arm tap. Left arm lift. Sweep it back. Now hold that sweep forward. Left thumb is pointing up to the ceiling. Reach forward with the left fingers. Reach back with the right heel and start to pulse arm and leg. Up and up. You've got it. Up and up. Now if your right leg is down, don't worry about pulsing it. Relax through the left shoulder here and then really push down into the right palm and the right fingertips. Feel your right shoulder drawing down away from your ear and continue to feel the engagement of your abdominals that you found in that bear plank. 8 more pulses right here. It's 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, stay right there, take a breath in. On your exhale, pull the right knee back in underneath you into that all fours position. Now I want you to extend your left leg long behind you and then rotate to face me, reaching the left arm up to the sky, coming into this modified side plank. So your left hand is pressing down into the mat still. If you need a little break for the wrist, feel free to take it here and just kind of shake it out or come down onto your forearm, okay? Take an inhale, open the chest, shoulders and hips are stacked. As you exhale, I want you to take your bottom right knee and I want you to squeeze it up. On your inhale, lower the right leg down. Exhale, squeeze the right leg in. Inhale, lower it down. 2 more times. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Hold that lower position. Take a breath. As you exhale, maybe you float your left leg up. Maybe you reach your left arm overhead. Soften through the left shoulder, reach out through the left heel, and then really feel the right side obliques hugging up to the ceiling. From here, just pulse arm and leg. Up and up. You've got it. Up and up. Relax through the right shoulder. Reach out through the left heel and through the left fingertips. Hug the front low ribs in, and really think about pushing down into the top of the right foot as you squeeze the outer right hip and wrap the right side obliques in and up for 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold it right there, inhale. Exhale, lift a little higher. Hold 4, 3, 2, whew. Pull everything in. Take a seat on your heels. Take a moment here, little fluid side bend. Left arm comes up and over, and right arm comes up and over. Awesome job. So, giving ourselves a chance to breathe here before we take the other side. One more time, either direction. Meet me back at center. All fours position, second side. Hands come under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Find that neutral spine alignment, pressing the back of the head up to the ceiling. Now tuck the toes under, take a big breath in. As you exhale, feel the inner thighs wrap towards each other, the belly lift, and then you hover your knees to that bear plank position. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, hover and lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. So again, coming back to that 360-degree wrapping sensation. So not just thinking about the belly pulling up to the spine, but also thinking about how the sides of the waist and the back all wrap in towards center with equal intention here. So you maintain that nice natural curve in your spine. We fire up the low belly band. So really thinking about your low abdominals hugging up towards the ceiling as we lift the knees up to the hover. 4 more times. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, I want you to hold this bear plank, 2 big long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, front low ribs knitted and up. One more time, breathe it in. Exhale it out. Tap your knees down. Untuck your toes, extend your right arm forward, and reach it up, bicep comes along the ear. From here, tap your right pinky finger down. Lift it up. Sweep the right arm back behind you, palm flips in. Sweep it back to reach forward. There's your pattern. Pinky tap, hand lifts, sweep it back, sweep it forward. Now layer 1 is right here, focusing on keeping everything but your right arm completely still. If you want a little bit more, on your next exhale, extend your left leg behind you, keeping the toes tucked. This is an amazing place to stay, asking a little bit more work out of your abdominals. If you're feeling like you want to take it all the way up, next exhale, left leg floats up so you find your balance in this bird dog position. Even with the leg lifted, keep the hips square. So inner thighs are drawing towards each other. Left pinky toe is rotating down towards the floor. 4 more. Relax through the shoulders, spreading the left fingers wide, pressing down through all 5 finger pads on the left hand, and softening that left shoulder. Last time, down, up, sweep it back, sweep it forward, hold it there. From here, little pulses, up and up and up. Reach the right fingertips forward, reach the left heel back. Feel the abdominals lift, almost like you're doing a bear plank here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Left knee comes back in under the hip. Take an inhale. On your exhale, extend your right leg behind you. Rotate, modified side plank. Right arm reaches up to the sky, pushing down into the top of the left foot, stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, squeeze that bottom thigh in to meet the top. Inhale, you lower. 3 more like that. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, lower. Left side obliques are working here. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, lower. Hold it there. Take a breath. Exhale, lift the right leg up hip height. Maybe right arm reaches overhead. Reach fingers and heel away from each other. Relax to the shoulders. Soften to the left elbow. Little pulses up, arm and leg go up and up and up. Make sure that all 5 toes of the right foot are pointing toward me. Pushing down into the top of the left foot. Squeezing the outer left hip. Wrapping the left side obliques up and in. 8 more. Go 8. Go 6. Go 4. 3, 2. Hold it right there. Inhale. Exhale, reach a little higher. Soften the shoulder. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Come back to your all fours position. Walk your legs back and lower all the way down onto the belly here. Letting your nose just come to gently rest at the top of the mat. Hands are going to come behind your head, interlacing your fingers back behind the skull. Your elbows are down on the floor here. Now push down to the tops of the feet, push down to the pubic bone. Take a big breath in here. As you exhale, hug the abdominals up and in, really supporting your low back. Now on your next inhale, the only thing that's going to happen is I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together and lift your elbows off of the floor. On your exhale, tap your elbows back down. Inhale, elbows squeeze and lift. Inhale, lower. So this movement is coming from your shoulder blades. I want you to feel your shoulder blades hugging in towards center and then spreading wide. It's not going to be a huge movement. Just getting a little bit of mobility for the scapula and some strength into the upper back, as well as some opening across the chest. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. After this last one, we're going to keep going with these lifts of the elbows, but now I want you to add in a lift of your chest. So on your inhale, lift your chest, lift your elbows. On your exhale, lower everything down to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep going. Now as you lift up, I want you to push the tops of your feet down into the floor. Feel your pubic bone pressing down. And then really lift your abdominals up. So this isn't about collapsing into the low back. It's about lengthening out through the crown of the head and lifting from the mid-spine. So right around the back of the rib cage, that's where I want you to lift. 2 more times. On this last one, lift it up. Hold that slight extension in the chest and go back to tapping your elbows down to the floor, lifting them back up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Keep breathing. 4 more. 3. And go 2. Last one down. Hold the up. Feel the shoulder blades squeezing together. Keep that squeeze and extend your arms back behind you. Palms face in towards your thighs. Thumbs point down to the floor. Push down to the tops of the feet. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Now from here, I want you to take little lifts up with the arms. Go up and up. Go lift and lift. So triceps are working, but you're continuing to draw your shoulder blades in towards each other. Now this is obviously back work, right? Pretty obvious. But let it also be abdominal work. So really pushing down into the pubic bone, hugging the front low ribs in and up, and feeling the belly lifting away from the mat as much as possible here. Go 8 more. Go 4, 3, hold the lift of the arms, take a breath in here. As you exhale, I want you to bend through the elbows and bring the hands back behind the head. As you inhale, extend the arms back behind you into that tricep extension. So it's inhale, bend the elbows, hands behind the ears. Exhale, arms sweep back, maybe chest lifts a little higher. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold the extension of the arms. Here's where we finish class. Right here, take a little bend in the elbows, big stretch, little bend, big stretch. You're here for 8, 7. Thumbs are pointing down to the floor, tops of the feet are pushing into the mat. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bend, hold that reach, inhale. Now as you exhale, maybe you squeeze the arms in towards each other. Maybe you want to lift the legs just an inch or 2 off the mat, thinking more about elongating through the toes than squeezing the glutes. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2, lower down, stacking your hands and resting your forehead down. Bend the knees, windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Amazing work. Releasing the low back. 1 more big breath here. Let it go. And then I want you to extend the legs long, slide your hands under your shoulders, press yourself back into a child's pose. So the big toes come together, the knees go wide, and we release our seat down to the heels, taking a moment just to relax and soften the low back, letting our hips fall down towards our heels. Big inhale. And exhale. Stay in this position. Just weave your left arm underneath your right, coming into this gentle twist. Left ear comes down to the mat. Left shoulder draws down away from your ear. You get a nice opening for the upper back on the left side. Take 2 big breaths here. Carefully unwind yourself, coming back to your child's pose, and we will switch sides, weaving the right arm underneath the left, twisting gently, oops, sorry. Letting the right ear come down to the mat here, softening the right shoulder away from your ear. 2 big breaths. And then carefully unwind yourself, walking your hands back, coming into a seated position, whatever feels good for you in the lower body. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class for today. Amazing work. I'm so happy you joined me here. As always, I'll be back next Monday with a brand new Barre with Mary class. Sometimes I sneak in extra classes on Wednesdays as well, so be on the lookout for those. If you've not already, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you want to see. And if you're looking for a little bit more of a workout, if you want a longer one with some lower body incorporated, I'll link a few classes below in the description that I think would pair really well with this one. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you back here soon.